Dare to compete against sometimes some long odds. Dare to compete even when there are voices putting you down and pushing you back. Together we can open the doors to full participation, to equality and opportunity for all.
I got into drag racing by my brother starting out, and I wanted to do it so bad. Finally, they let me go into it after my brother aged out, and I just started racing.
25 years ago, women weren't even allowed in the infield of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the most famous racetrack, and race the Indy 500, which is shocking to me. And you hear these great stories of women climbing over the fence to get an interview with a driver, and they would have to sneak back then. And it's amazing how far we've come.
When I first started drag racing, I was a little nervous at first because I didn't know what the reactions were going to be.
How do I feel about women racers dominating the boys? There is many girls that are racing. At some tracks you see more girls than boys, so it's really popular among them. The first time they go down the track you're always a little nervous, but after that I was good.
I feel about women racing like it's a good thing that they do, because boys think that this is just a guy sport and that girls can't do the things that guys can do, but they're wrong.
It's changed a lot, and I think that there's still probably people out there that aren't sure what to think about women covering a man's sport. Like, what do they know? But the reality is I've probably driven more race cars than a lot of the men I work with.
I started racing when I was 14 years old. It's been a part of my family because my great uncle started racing, and then that got my Uncle Jack into it.
When Shelby first started racing, I was a little nervous. It takes a little practice to get used to it, and these are pretty powerful cars. They're not. It's not just a toy. I think women racing and being involved in the sport is a great thing. There's lots of girls in junior drag racing.
What I like most about drag racing is that I like the competition. It gets you motivated, like be able to know that you can accomplish something that you really want to do. When I go up for a race, I feel like really nervous and sometimes, and I get like butterflies in my stomach because I don't want to lose the race, but I don't want to make a mistake either that's gonna cause me to stop racing. I've won a couple races. When I win a race, I feel happy that I made it to the final round and that I had that concentration going and I could win the race on my own with my uncle's help, and I just feel happy, and everybody's proud of me that I won, and it just makes me feel good inside that I made it.
For the PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Lab's Fraser High School, this is Courtney Winnie reporting.